even Seb have done a sterling effort today, and well, between you and Steve and everybody else, that we found 2 generations of Karula's lineage, which is absolutely ridiculous. And the fact that we've got Hosana is just one of the most insane things, and couldn't be a better sort of kind of return. And at the time that he's come back is just absolutely awesome. To come back from Mara, and kind of, I've been hoping that we would see him or Tamba come back, and the fact that he's here as though he never left is just one of the most insane things. And so super exciting that he is here. Hopefully this is going to be a sign of him sticking around a little bit longer. Hopefully Tingana is not going to spoil the party and chase him away, but it is absolutely epic to have Hosana back with us here on Djuma. It really is very cool. And I was saying that we have a situation where Tamba might come back too, because Tamba is really not far at all. I got an update this morning that he's just off our western boundary and has been slowly heading east over the last few days. So who knows if he's going to arrive back. Can you imagine if both the young boys arrive back in this area? Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move forward a little bit so that we can just see if we can get his face, because he's facing away from us at the moment. So I'm going to try and nope, he's going to decide that he's going to walk if we move. So he's already learned from his great-grandmother, Safari, who every time he used to start a vehicle, so she would move, and it seems as though he is watching something. Where he is now is a good place, though. He's in this little ditch, and so he can hide himself away and watch what's going on. But look at that posture, and look how big he's got, and he's massive. He's got these big shoulders that have developed now. He really has bulked out quite a bit. He's looking phenomenally good. So, you know, we always wonder about the young boys, and we always wonder how they're going to fare when they're on their own. But Hosana is, I mean, as from day one, has really just taken to single adult life, probably as good as any leopard ever could. What are you doing, boy? Who are you stalking? Look at him. He's definitely stalking something. He's positioned himself so that he's got himself in the right place to watch whatever it is, and there's a game path that comes right down here. So I don't know if there's something that is coming down towards him, but he is definitely stalking something at this stage. His ears are picked up. He really is in a place where he's going to hopefully sort of provide us with an epic hunt. But this is absolutely amazing. Now, I believe a lot of you are saying hopefully Tamba arrives back just to kind of complete a wonderful sort of few weeks of leopard activity on Djuma. It's absolutely insane. Now, Kirsty, you say you see a Franklin. Well, it is Hosana, and so Franklins are in trouble when he is around. He obviously is not shy to go after anything. He always is chasing things around. Remember when we had him killing an Egyptian goose? So he does not shy away from even birds. Although I see lately he's been trying to target bigger animals and has been kind of going after things like impalas and duiker and various other things and trying to hunt those. And as he's growing bigger, obviously he's going to need more of those meals than he is going to need things like Franklins. But he's definitely interested in whatever it is. If it is a Franklin, well, Franklin's about to have a very bad day, because either it's going to be caught and be killed, or it's going to have a situation where the sort of life is going to be frightened out of it as a spotted blur bursts towards it, and it has to try and get out the way. So we should see some pretty interesting either way from it. But, I mean, you couldn't have scripted this any better in terms of having our boy showing up. Is just, I don't know, it's one of those amazing things. And now it makes sense as to what Tandi's response was earlier, that she was running back in this direction. I think that she may have heard Hosana or seen Hona and kind of ran this way, and maybe that's why her behavior changed so much. But where has he come from? I just have no idea exactly which way he must have come from. For me, being where he is right now, I have this opinion that he might have come in from Buffelshoek side. We did have tracks for a male leopard coming in a few days ago from Triple M Gowrie Main, and I know that the last time Hosana was seen before that had been south of Arathusa Camp, and so those tracks make sense that if it was his. And I wonder if he just didn't go all the way northwards and then cut into Buffelshoek, and then has now come out of Buffelshoek towards Buffelshoek Dam, which we know Hosana used to enjoy spending time there, and now he's kind of moving his way back down to Chitwa Dam. I wouldn't be surprised if Hosana tomorrow morning is at Chitwa Dam. It's not that far from where we are. I mean, it is a walk, but I wouldn't be surprised if he heads there and we find him on that side. But either way, I mean, it is just ridiculous that we've managed to come across our favorite little boy of Djuma. I suppose we can't call him a little boy anymore. He's really sort of filling out, and he's becoming a fine-looking male leopard, that's for sure. Absolutely amazing. And he looks in really good condition. There's no sign of any cuts or scrapes or anything like that. It's absolutely very cool. Right, now, I don't want to take away any shine from the person that did all the hard work to find Hosana, and so I'm going to back out of this, and I'm going to leave Steve to Hosana. Also, I don't want to disturb him too much, and there's other vehicles around, so I'm going to carry on, and we'll leave you guys with Steve and the beautiful little prince.